it's really sad to say, but I remember the very first, like, January of this year, my most anticipated for January. Like, I remember, like, it was like Insidious movie or something like that, like a Liam Neeson, The Commuter, or whatever. Like, oh my gosh, guys, like, that is crazy. This year has gone by so fast, and so many big things have happened this year. So, like, it's just been a crazy year. And to be honest, in just my honest opinion before I get into this video, I want to say it has been a year that a lot of big movies have been disappointing, but me as like a person, have really gone towards a lot of movies I didn't expect to love as much. So this year's like top 20, and yes, before I get into this video, I am doing a top 20 best videos, just like the past 2 years. I will be doing a top 10 worst, like normal. So that is at the very end of the month, but before we get to all that kind of great stuff, we still got a full month of movies to do, so it is time to do my most anticipated for December of 2018. And so now, guys, this is again 3 movies I am looking forward to, 3 movies I'm not looking forward to, and these are just from trailers, commercials, and my personal opinion, or things I've heard about the movie or something like that. But again, these are, if you watched my last month's video for November, there was so many movies that disappointed me, that were great, that, I mean, Green Book came out of nowhere, and that's one of my favorite movies of the year. That movie was awesome. Go see Green Book. So now this month we have some big movies. I mean, we got some big movies. And so let's go ahead and get right into it, guys. Let's start with 3 movies I am looking forward to, and we get to do predict movies, what movies made most money, which can be very interesting this month. Alright, so let's do it, guys. Alright, so number 3 movie I'm looking forward to, and all 3 of these movies come out the same weekend of December 21st. I'm going to tell you that. My number 3 is going to be Bumblebee. Now, I love Haley Steinfeld. If you know that, she's my crush. She is my female crush. She is just, first off, she's so pretty to me, and she's a really good actress, and she's in the Bumblebee movie, and this movie is a movie that's directed by Travis Knight. It's not Michael Bay, so it's a brand new director, and that's gonna be really interesting to see. We haven't seen a live action movie, a Transformers movie, without Michael Bay, so this is about to be really interesting, and I can't wait to see that. And from the second trailer, it looked good, and I'm hoping it stays good. I'm hoping it's good, but we will see, because I have no idea how it's gonna come out. Alright, number 2. Number 2 is going to come out for a real shock, because I think some people might think this would be my number 1. It's actually my number 2. My number 2 is going to be Aquaman. Yes, Aquaman is my number 2, and the reason to do that is because I am deep down worried for this movie. Because it's DC. It's DC. I don't know what to expect. Either we're going to get Wonder Woman kind of level DC, or we're going to get Suicide Squad kind of DC. So I think we're in the Wonder Woman just from the looks of it. The trailers look awesome. I love all the trailers. They look fun, exciting. James Wan, I love him. I have been rooting for this man since the Conjuring days. Like, one of my first reviews on this channel was The Conjuring, and so I've been rooting for James Wan ever since then. So if you've known me for a while, then you know I am a huge James Wan fan. I think he is one of the best directors working today, especially for horror. When he did Furious 7, I thought he did one of the best Fast and Furious movies, and now he's doing Aquaman, a big movie, and I can't wait to see that. But again, deep down, I don't know what we're gonna get. Is it just gonna be a big setup movie for Aquaman 2 or Justice League, whatever? I don't know. DC is in a world of mess. We don't know what we're getting in this DC universe. Are we ever getting Justice League 2? Is Ben Affleck gonna come back? I don't know. But for now, the Aquaman movie comes out on December 21st. I'm excited, but I do have my worries. Alright, number 1. Number 1 is a movie that I think a lot of you probably didn't expect me, especially for me. But the first original classic musical is a movie that my mom grew up with, and it's something I do want to see with her, hopefully when it comes out. And it's something that deep down kind of resonates with me a little bit. And my number 1 is going to be Mary Poppins Returns. See, this is something that when I first heard of, I was like, don't touch it. Julie Andrews is Mary Poppins. Don't touch it. Then we got Emily Blunt. I was like, I'll take that. And then we got Rob Marshall directing. I was like, can we get anyone else? And then we got Hamilton himself, the guy from Moana. I can't think of his name. It's like a long name. And I was like, okay, so now we got him working on it. So then things were bouncing back and forth. Then we got Meryl Streep. I was like, there's so much this movie. I was like, in, not. So now I'm just puzzled, and I've come to my senses, and I'm now excited for Mary Poppins, because the trailers look awesome. I mean, this looks like a great sequel from the trailers. I don't know how the movie's going to turn out, but from the trailers, it looks awesome. And Emily Blunt, I'm so excited to see what she does with this. I wonder if she's just going to completely do Julie Andrews, or is she going to do her own spin to it? I don't know, but that's what gets me so excited to see this movie. I want to see it. I can't wait for the music, of course. Again, Mary Poppins Returns is my number one. That's come as a shock for a lot of people, but that's my honest movie. If I could pick any movie to see this month, if I had to see right now, it'd be Mary Poppins Returns, without a doubt. Alright, so now it's time to do some movies I'm not looking forward to, and these are 3 movies, again, just from the trailers. Alright, so number 3. Number 3, this one's, I feel kind of cheating on this one, but it's just because we got the one trailer and that's it. But number 3 is going to be Holmes and Watson. Okay, so again, this is the reason I'm cheating, is I love Step Brothers and I love Talladega Nights. Those 2 movies are fantastic. They're great. This movie is not he's not directed by Adam McKay or anything like that, so that gets me worried. That one trailer we got made me chuckle, but it's nothing special, and it's PG-13, which, I mean, Talladega Nights was PG-13, but I don't know. Just from this trailer, it gets me worried, but deep down, I'm excited, but from the one trailer, and no Adam McKay, I can't get really excited for it, just not yet. Alright, number 2. Number 2 is a movie that I feel like I'm cheating once again, but nothing's pulled me in yet. But then again, it kind of looks cool, and then it kind of doesn't. My number 2 is gonna be Mortal Engines. Yes, the Peter Jackson movie, it looks cool, but there's nothing that like makes me want to go see it. I mean, I'm gonna see it in IMAX. I get to see it for free in IMAX. But the thing is, nothing's pulling me in. There's no trailer that like says I'm excited to see it. The last trailer was better than the first trailer, but again, there's nothing like it hasn't hooked me. Nothing has hooked me about this movie, and it's just sitting there, and I know it's gonna flop. I know it is. So Mortal Engines is gonna be number 2, but deep down, I feel like it's gonna be a good movie just because I feel like it's the movie that I'm not looking forward to, and it's gonna be the best movie of December. But who knows? But it is my number 2. All right, number 1. Number 1 is gonna piss some people off, and this is just from me. I have not loved any of the trailers. Not really. Now the animation looks really cool. 100%. It looks like a comic book. But none of the trailers, none of the storyline has really gotten me yet. And my number 1 is SpiderMan Into the Spider-Verse. I know, the movie is... Early reviews have come out, and I've heard some good things, but I haven't heard anything. I haven't read or watched any reviews yet because I want to get my own clear mind ahead. And just from the trailers, they haven't hooked me. And I love Miles Morales. He is an awesome Spider-Man. If you ever read the comics or anything like that, he is an awesome Spider-Man. Some people even consider him more lovable than Peter Parker. I'm more of a Peter Parker person, but I do want to see him on the big screen. I don't know if animation was the right way to go first. I don't know yet. I haven't seen it yet, but from the trailers, I haven't been hooked, and I've heard good things, but I haven't watched any reviews yet, so I don't know yet. It is my number 1, and I know some of you are like, how? But it's just me, man. I haven't got into it yet. And now watch it be the best movie of December. Who knows? But from right now, is my number 1 movie. If I didn't have to see it, it would be Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. That's just my honest opinion. Alright, so what movie is going to make the most money? I could say Mary Poppins, because it's a bunch of families, and it's Mary Poppins. But I'm going to go on a limb. I'm going to say Aquaman. It's a superhero movie. It comes out during Christmas. A big family movie. Could be. Superhero movie. Combination combined makes money. So I'm going to go Aquaman as my movie makes more money. And the movie is kind of flop. I could go Welcome to Marwen because I feel like no one's going to see it. But I'm going to go Mortal Engines because I feel like no one's going to go see that. I feel like people who have like read the book are going to go see it. But for like me or nothing like that, like a general audience member, they're going to choose Aquaman over the Mortal Engines. I think so. So that is it, guys. Those are my picks for movies I am looking forward to, movies I'm not looking forward to. Leave a comment down below. Tell me a movie you're looking forward to. Is Aquaman your number 1? Is Mary Poppins your number 1? Mine's Mary Poppins. Who knows? We might agree. We might not. I know Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, but people are not going to agree with me about that. But that's okay. Also, do not forget, at the very end of the month, like always, like every end of the year, I will be releasing my top 20 best movies of the year and top 10 worst movies of the year. That will be at the very end of the month after I've seen everything this month. I am very excited. There's also a few Oscar movies coming out this month. A lot of stuff's happening in December. So this is my last most anticipated for 2018. I've had a great year doing this, and I can't wait to do it next year, guys. I'll see you guys in my reviews, and I'll see you guys for my best and worst list Have a great month, guys, and I'll see you very soon. Bye-bye.